35 hours is a big number, not to make you feel bad, but obviously you put in a lot of freaking work and you persevered. Any advice you can give somebody that's getting to 25 hours, still not ready to solo, how are they feeling at 25 hours? Like, this is hard, right?
Yeah, like they should sell it. Yeah, I didn't think after that. I thought maybe I should just cut my losses and be done and not pay for any more training, but it just happens.
So this is Keith's first solo takeoff. And right here you get such an idea of the emotion and discipline that went into getting here, and now you know you got it.
Apron to runway 23, Bravo Alpha, the rail traffic.
Now you're getting ready to see one of the most important maneuvers in flying, and that's the go around. If it doesn't look right, go around. Unless you're out of gas or on fire, you can always go around. Second look at that go around, you see he's making some lateral movements on the runway for getting lined up, and this is probably a little more bank than he wanted right there, so let's go around. As we've talked about in previous videos, I think nerves goes a long way. He's not getting a full flare, and that's causing that nose to want to come up. Keith did actually come back and flew with me after this solo, and we really cleaned up those flares to perfection. I was in the air in my revolt with a student, and we decided to come over for the celebration. This is my student's landing, and he's got just a little bit more work, and he gets his solo.
Northwest, so join right downwind runway 23 and 7.
I think Larry's coming over. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You accomplished your solo flight.
Yes.
The contact of the 706 with the park is directly north of the field, 3,500 descending to 2,500, transitioning to the southeast of the road.
Don't worry, a little practice and you'll get them all greasers.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No.
I mean, it just shot right off the runway.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked up as in the runway and it's already over 1,000 feet, and I wasn't even at the end of the runway.
Yeah. That's
Good.
what one up does for you. It's lighter in roll as
Yes.
well. Yeah.
Yes.
Keith, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That looked really good from the air. I don't know, I saw your practice landings earlier. You were greasing them on.
Yeah.
You have any greasers?
They were a little bit front wheel bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, front wheel bounce, grease the backs.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice. Now, did we even ever fly together?
Yeah. At the very beginning. In your
Okay.
revolt.
So this is all Wes's training,
This
100%
is
Wes Fry training right here
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Revo. And so how do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I went with the Revo. Yeah.
You put a lot of work into the training, didn't you?
Yes.
So how
Yeah.
many trips out here was it?
I think this is number 4.
Number 4?
We had some bad weather, didn't get to fly very much, and this was the one time where I've gotten to fly every day, sometimes a couple times a day. So, yeah, much better weather. It helps being able to not have long, month and a half long gaps in between flying. It helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
It's about 35 hours.
35?
Yeah, about 35.
You know, a lot of experience that some of the guys that solo quicker don't have. You know,
Well, it's been good when I came with bad weather because we got a lot of bumpy flying too. So I mean, I got a lot of bumps at the beginning.
yeah, and
So-
this machine doesn't have a trainer package in it, so you've only been flying this machine this week.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah, so you were training mostly, I think, on a 14-meter wing.
Yes.
So go into this 12.4. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Moves a little faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's a little bit more responsive.
Yeah.
I don't have to give it as much input to get a turn. It really is fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, it just recently started to do fingers because I was manhandling it before. And once I felt comfortable and stopped manhandling it, it flies better.
Yeah,
It doesn't
how
want to be
about that?
manhandled. It wants to be gently touched.
Yep, we had a
And
guy
I had
that,
to get over it myself because I felt like I was going to crash if I didn't manhandle it. And once I realized we weren't going to hit the ground and I could just do this or let my hands off and we would be fine, it got better.
absolutely. We had a high-time trike pilot that added one of these to his airborne. We made a reborn out of it. And, he couldn't fly it. He could not fly it for a week. And then finally he goes, I figured it out. I said, what's that? What'd you figure out? He goes, 2 fingers. 2 fingers. He goes, I got it now. I'm like, you need more practice with me? No, I got it. And he did. And it was just exactly that. Now, any advice to, there's a lot of students right now currently and will be struggling through their training, wonder if they could do it. 35 hours is a big number, not to make you feel bad, but obviously you put in a lot of freaking work and you persevered. In fact, the last solo we didn't mention hours, but he was up there about equal in that 35-hour range as well. Any advice you can give somebody that's getting to 25 hours, still not ready to solo, how are they feeling at 25 hours? Like, this is hard, right?
Yeah, like they should sell it. Yeah, I didn't think after that. I thought maybe I should just cut my losses and be done and not pay for any more training, but it just happens. It's a bit by bit by bit, and it all just kind of popped this
And so
week.
you can get it.
Oh, absolutely.
And the
I
instructor
didn't think I
can't-
would. I mean, I didn't tell you that, but I was pretty convinced at some point I was going to tell you to sell it, and then no, it happened.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we saw
Yeah.
your progress. We saw that you were progressing, as you needed to progress. But there is a large population of students that just simply take 35 hours to solo. Now, Evan behind me, who I was just training with, where are we at? 15 hours?
Today will be 16.
16 hours right now. He's greasing in pretty much every landing he's making at 16 hours. Some guys got it. Some guys got to work a little bit harder. And he's 67, 66, going to be 67. So age is, yeah, it's there, but you're a younger guy. So there you go. There's the inverse, folks. Your age is not necessarily going to hold you back on your training. Typically speaking, it can have something to do with it. But yeah, so you worked for it. Was it worth it?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you going to have fun with this thing now?
Absolutely.
For the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
For years and years?
Absolutely.
Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you very much. I appreciate it. Thank both of you. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Larry.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice.
Sounds good. All right, man.
Thank you, Larry.
Yep.
Ready to go?
Okay. I'll get my helmet. We'll taxi back to the hangar.
Sounds good.
Unless you want to fly some more, you're welcome to it. You're solo now. You can fly anytime you want.
I may take a couple more laps.
All right.
You want me to drop you off?
No, I'll wait here for you.
Okay. Yeah, how about I take 2 or 3 more
Yeah.
and I'll come back?
Yeah. See if you can get them right this time.
I will, yes.